Good afternoon, everyone. We are all welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome to every one of us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, happy new week. Happy new week. This is practically the end of the week. We are all welcome, welcome. Sorry, we are running a few minutes late, like 10 minutes late today, but we are highly welcome. Today is cooking day. We will cook today as much as we can. Even if we don't finish, we will show you how to start and then you can continue later. So we're going to be cooking today, and our main, if you look at the advert of that I put up yesterday, you will see what we're supposed to be cooking, because a lot of people kept asking questions after last week's presentation. They kept asking questions. So today we are doing much more than, what I advertise. Of course, now we always have to do better. Hello, Angie. Angie, you're welcome. It's been a while. Oh. I've left Europe without coming to UK. See me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm back home. Oh, sweet home, sweet home. Back home, sweet home, sweet home. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Elizabeth. I want to share this on my page. I don't know, it's like it's hanging a little. Welcome, welcome to every one of us. Hey, I'm back to Nigeria, home sweet home. How is Europe, Angie? I will just be greeting you from here now. I want to try and share this thing. It's like it's quenching there. So if you're online, say good afternoon. Thank you to every one of us, those who asked after me, those who have said welcome, those who joined me suddenly on Saturday. As I came back, I just hit the live Facebook to show us how to reduce stress. I hope you've all watched that video, because it's very, very good. It's very, very good. How, if you are having a kind of stress, how you can quickly remove that stress. I just want to quickly share this. I taught us, I did some exercises with us, and taught us how we can release it using fitness ball. Very, 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 very easy on what you can actually do to relieve stress immediately. That was what we handled on Saturday. You can just go down the page and watch that video. It's very, very easy. It's something that can help massage. If you don't, especially for those of us who may not have people around you that can help you with massage, you have a good warm bath, and then you go on your fitness ball to do all those exercises, and then of course you also have your bath again. Welcome, welcome. Who is online with me? Oh, Angie. I have 3 Angies here. Ngozi Oji, Ngozi Meke, and Janet. We are all welcome. Today we are looking at how do we manage arthritis, what are the menus, what are the foods, and then we do a little cooking. I wanted to actually drop the shopping list for us, but the time was too short. I just felt everybody might not be able to get to the market and buy all the things and then come, and so that we can cook. One of these days we will have that privilege. I will also have that privilege of sharing some of us, those who won't mind seeing our kitchen and seeing what we're doing in the kitchen there. All right, so I'm quickly sharing this on my pages so that we can go live and cook today. Before we go into the cooking, I'm going to be mentioning, yes, there's a book coming out today. For those of us who might not be able to take all the notes, go back to watch the video. We are bringing out a book on healthier arthritis, how to manage it, smoothies, meal plan, shopping lists, remedies. Is coming out today for you. The book is actually supposed to be 2,005, but I want to give it out for 1,000 today, especially for those who will buy it during this meeting, so that you can be looking at it as we're calling some of those food, showing some of those food, looking at it and asking questions, so that I can just do live and answer all those questions. All the typing that I do, answering people individual questions. I can't do it. Very soon I'm going to open a Telegram group, so that when people ask questions we can answer, and then people can go back and look at that question, because it's becoming so time consuming doing all this all the time. So come cook with me today. And before we start our cooking, I want to also have a quick rundown for us on what the book is all about. Like I told us, I'm bringing out a book for us today. The link will soon be ready so that you can buy it, and then we start cooking. We can look at some of those menus and then, you know, try our hands on one or two of them, at least show you some of the ingredients and how you can do it. So it's your, you know, menu plan for managing arthritis. Is your menu plan or your book, Healthier Arthritis. So this book is so wonderful. The chapter 1 talks about what arthritis is. It tells you everything arthritis is. You know, I want to see those who are commenting. All right, Ngozi Oji. Okay, thank you, Ngozi. Thank you for welcoming me. Olaleyi Kotu, welcome. Ugoji, thank you. Janet, thank you. And good afternoon. Anne is one of my managers, and she's doing very well. Good afternoon, welcome. This is not showing me everybody. I wish there's a way I can see all those who had come in before this phone, so that I'll be able to mention why I'm actually struggling to make sure I welcome everybody. Some people will come and chat me privately and say, you did not welcome me. You did not welcome me. And I will say, hey, I did not welcome you because I didn't see you. So let me try and see everybody. I'm okay. Ifibo, you're welcome. Thank you for joining today. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Bola Adeyemi. Thank you, Vero, you're welcome. Thank you, Ngozi Meke. Thank you, Ngozi Oji. You're welcome. Thank you, Olaleye. Thank you, Ugoji. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Anne and Alice. Okay, I think I've welcomed everybody. So we can put down our questions. Some people were asking too many questions of some of the things that will happen today, and some of the videos that I've done, they said they couldn't actually look at the video well. So I said, please drop your questions now, and then I'll be able to answer some of those questions for you, please, so that we don't all keep running round and round and round and round. So I was talking about the book, and I said that the book, you're going to be seeing what is arthritis. Remember, my video has handled this, but you know, just a brief explanation for you. It's also going to tell you briefly about the most common arthritis on page, you know, one of the pages, page 3. And then you go on to page 4 to symptoms of arthritis, briefly. Symptoms of arthritis. I always tell people that there's no need wasting time on talking about, you know, symptoms. Because when something is happening to you, you know it. You don't need anybody to tell you the story of what it is. And then briefly, very fast, 10 remedies is in that book, you know, that you can use, fast remedies for arthritis. And then also we have about some of the foods to avoid. I also put in some of the foods to avoid in pages 8 and 9 of those books. And then we have our shopping list, full shopping list, international. You know, some people will tell me we can't find this food in Nigeria. Remember that Facebook is international, and I'm dealing with so many people. Hello, Alice, you're welcome. I'm dealing with people from so many other places. I cannot be only Nigerian based. In fact, if you go on my page and watch some of the questions and comments that were made, somebody from Uganda made a comment and said, which one is Ugu, that in fact she is lost. Another person from Ireland said, which one is, you know. So I cannot just deal with only Nigerian food. Yes, I know most of the time we have mainly Nigerian people. Put off the freezer. Most of the time we have mainly Nigerian people, so it's like most of the things will be Nigeria, but we need to bear with us. So why I'm explaining this is because on that book from page 10 we have shopping lists, and that shopping list has full, it's international. So if I say apples, okay, apples are everywhere. Pomegranates you might not find in Nigeria. Even if you find it, it's very expensive. So some of them that you can't find, they come in natural juices that you can take. Like, you know, when I put shopping list there, I put, when I under fruits, I put my shopping list are, you know, under categories. I have fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts and seeds, fats and dairy, and then fish and seafood, dairy food, low fat dairy foods, fish and seafood, you know, they are there. And then I also have oils, that's the fat, spices and herbs that you can use, you know. Remember, we are dealing with arthritis. That's what we are dealing with, arthritis. So it's mainly arthritis we are dealing with. So all the foods we are talking about here has to do with arthritis. Now, also to tell us that we might be changing our timing for broadcast, because I noticed that many people are more available in the evenings. When we go live in the evenings, like about 5 p.m., even that late 8 p.m., we have up to 100 people or more joining us, because people are out from work, they are back from work, and they are at home and they are listening. So please, let's there might be a kind of adjustment. I'll still go live in the evening to try, you know, today, to see how many people I will get. I will still repeat, but not the cooking, but talking about the book later in the evening. So we have our shopping list from pages 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and co. On page 10, we have the shopping list, the fruits you can buy. Of course, you can, when I put citruses there, you know, oranges, you can take other citruses like tangerine. Vegetables, I put plenty vegetables, as much as you can find internationally, you know, I try to put it there. Angie, what are you saying is absolutely? Let me know what you mean by absolutely, because I need to know. You're one of my biggest fans. Hello, Adeyomo Olutoyin, you're welcome. Welcome, Jane Destiny. Welcome, Alice Basi. You're welcome. All right, so on page 11, we have the vegetables. Page 12, the legumes that are good for arthritis. On page 13, we have whole grains like oats and barley and co that you're supposed to take. And then we also have the nuts. You know, one thing that is not here now is in our shopping list is like roots. So like yam, I'm going to put it now. Chebu, can you help me? Roots like yam, sweet potatoes, Irish potatoes, and things like that. It should come under our shopping list also. And then we have the sweets, because you know, sometimes some people, when you finish eating, you know, what we're doing is like a full course meal. In fact, the menu, this book is fantastic. It's a book you should get and give anyone that is 35 years and above, because it will help with prevention, help with management, and help with those who need to come out of arthritis. I did a full 3-course meal, you know, menu plan for you for every day: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, the book is ebook. Pamela is asking how can we get the book in Germany. Pamela, oh, I've left Germany. Oh, how is Germany? Pamela, how is Germany? I don't live in a country, oh, for I don't come back to Nigeria. See, Pamela, do you know this water? This is from, I took the bottle, Elizabethan. That's from Germany. Can you see? Okay, so every day we have the daily meal plan. I have the breakfast, what I advise you to take for breakfast, that can help with daily detoxification and also help you to get, you know, open up your digestive system, so that you'll be able to cleanse your colon and take in whatever you're supposed to take for the day. So most of our breakfast is smoothie, healthy smoothies, which you can also, you know, exchange or change and have some other things like whole grain sandwiches if you wish. But I'm just, this is how I eat. So I've done it in a way that you can have the best. So Pamela is an ebook. Very soon I'll be dropping the link for you to buy it. It's a pay stack, very safe link that you can use. Once you click on it, you pay. The book is supposed to be 2,500. But those who will buy during this broadcast, and 2 hours after the broadcast, will buy at 1,000 naira. Okay, let me leave it for today because I'll have an evening session. Those who will buy for today will have it for 1,000 naira, but the book is 2,500. But those who will buy it for today will have it for 1,000 naira. After today, I will move the book to 2,000 for this week, especially for those who are in Aging with Grace. But people who just come in any other way, they will buy it at the normal price. So try to buy it during the broadcast. What I'm saying, you should try to buy so that you can look through it as we're talking and as we're cooking, and then be able to ask your questions and things like that. Today I might not be able to go through a whole length of cooking a food to the end, but I have like 8 burners that are in my kitchen here now. I hope this is working. I have like 8 burners that, you know, I just came back, so I've just cooked only on the other section of the kitchen. I've not cooked here, but they say it's working. So I have like 8 burners. I will start off, I will drop. They can be finishing on the other side. I will start off, but I will show you through, and you can ask your questions as we do it. And then there are alternatives to the foods. What you find in your local market, you will use it. So if you ask me, I will tell you also if that is also okay for you now or later during my Thursday broadcast or anything. If you have look at the book and you want to ask concerning a local food you find around you, if you can exchange it for some of those things, then you will have it. Remember, when we are talking about arthritis, we are looking mainly at inflammation, wear and tear. Those are the 2 major causes of arthritis. If you remember the things that I taught you in the other videos that I've done. So we have our breakfast, we have our lunch. Under lunch we have our starter, our main meal, our dessert, and then under dinner we also have our starter, our main meal, our dessert for each day, and then we have the tea or juice for the day. For, you know, you can take it in your juice in the morning, in the afternoon. In fact, one thing I've developed, anytime I travel abroad, because it's usually cold, I take tea while eating food. Ginger tea, turmeric tea, green tea, blossom tea in the evenings, you know. Incidentally, my blossom tea finished during this trip. I tried my best to get to Forever Germany to buy more. I couldn't. So I had to take other brand. Me and Forever brand. All right, so we have that for every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then Sunday is a free day. Yes, you can do transfer, Cynthia. You can do transfer. I'm going to also be telling you the account number to do transfer, and when you have done transfer, you will chat on WhatsApp to say that you have done transfer, and someone will give you the link to the book, and you can also follow pay start. So we will cook a bit, then we come and start doing the book. They are trying to send me the link. How many minutes, Shebu? 5 minutes. Okay, so in the next 5 minutes you will have the link. I will soon give you the link. I want us to, you know, do some cooking. Now let me teach us, help me get some my biro and pencil. Let me teach us how we can do some kind of, if when you look at that meal plan, it will be a guide for you on how you can cook your food. But there are basic things that we should understand when we are talking about foods that we should eat. I want to briefly go through it, because it's good to tell you the theory and then you look at the practice. If I just come and tell you the practice without telling you the theory behind it, it might not help you. I like, you know, giving information. There are quite a variety of healthy staple foods that can fit into arthritis, that are arthritis friendly diets. Let me put it that way. They are arthritis friendly diets. You know, if actually you are what you eat, then it goes without saying that it can affect your health. We are actually what we eat. You know, if you eat good things, it will affect your health for good. If you eat bad things, foods, it will affect your health for bad. You know, for many years, researchers have also looked at, you know, the diet in relation to health and also in the well-being, particularly, they studied some kind of weather foods, how they can impact on arthritis and the treatments. And they've talked that, you know, scientists have found out that dietary factors trigger certain types of arthritis, just like weather. Cold can actually trigger certain types of arthritis. Weather can also trigger certain types of arthritis. You know, so because of this, changing the food you eat could also go a long way to impact on the symptoms of arthritis you're having. Let me give you an example. I started my Clean 9 detoxification yesterday. Anytime I travel abroad, I travel out of my home and I stay for some time. And even if I've stayed in my home for about 3 months, it's even coming at a good time. I detoxify my system at least 4 times a year. I mean complete detox. Give me C9. Complete detox. You know, I do a complete detox for 9 days, 3 to 4 times every year. So this one I came back from Germany. Why am I doing a complete detox so fast, even though I'm taking another trip this week? It's because the first 4 days we stayed in a hotel and Germany was locked down. I could not cook my food, so I had to buy food from fast food. By the time we ate the food for 4 days, me and my husband said, there's no way we can remain here. If we remain here, we're going to, you know, endanger our health. So we had to move into an apart hotel. Now, moving into an apart hotel, getting a supermarket, we can buy organic foods, because abroad, you know, they use a lot of chemicals to plant their things, was another issue that we are having. So by the time we finished, what did we do? As I now came home, I just told myself I'm going to do a complete detox. My coach is here. Pastor Ijoba, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Thank you. And thank you, Florence, for joining this afternoon. So as I came back on in the night on Friday, Saturday morning, I was feeling very groggy. Every part of my body. Of course, I had stayed a long time. For those of you who were close enough to ask, I couldn't fly on Thursday because of COVID test. I did the wrong COVID test. So we had to stay to do the correct one. So we flew on Friday morning, came back very late on Friday, and by Saturday, that's why I did that exercise I showed you. Go down the page and watch it. I had to do exercise to make sure, you know, I actually help my body. Then yesterday, Sunday, I started on Clean 9 Detox. I started on this Clean 9 Detox. The one I've opened is in my room. You know, I started it. And why am I doing it? For 9 days, it's going to cleanse my... Immediately I took my aloe vera. I took like quarter bottle. I didn't even put it inside the glass. I just opened it and do co after taking Gasilia and the rest. Because I had not taken aloe vera for some, maybe like 2-3 weeks in Germany. My body just, my stomach just did bro. It just started the cleansing immediately. I just went to toilet. I felt so good. I was so happy. So I do this Clean 9 Detox 4 times every year. And you can also join me if you want, you know, to do it. So what am I saying? Diet is very important. Your what you eat. So with all those junks and rubbish I ate, I knew I need to clean them off. And where was I going? Yes, I walked 15 kilometers on Thursday, 5 kilometers on Friday. I'm still very strong and agile because I already had a healthy, strong life. Now imagine if not. By now, my whole arms, because I was carrying my hand luggage, carrying backpack, carrying this one, my whole knees everywhere would have been paining me. Anyway, so that's it. So foods can have powerful impact on our health. And the potential benefit of healthful eating include anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, and analgesic effects. They're strengthening your bones, boosting your immune system. These are all the benefits of healthy eating. And so if you eat healthily, then you're eating anti-inflammatory foods, and then it will help remove arthritis, manage arthritis, and things like that. So foods can actually have very, very powerful effects on you. So remember, the book will soon be ready so that you can download it and we will look at it. So today, somebody asked me a question and I want to repeat it. I just didn't have time to go down my page to give her the thing. I hope she's here to ask that question. She was asking about salt. Low sodium is very, very important for arthritis health, even heart health. And usually, from a certain age, we're not supposed to be eating a lot of salt. So the woman was asking me, is it possible for somebody to cook without salt? I laughed. Throughout my 1 month stay in Germany, all the food I cooked, I did not use one pinch of salt. I didn't use any pinch of salt. I didn't even buy salt. So I cooked without salt. So she asked how. Remember, I've done a video to tell us how. Healthy spices is the secret. And that's what I did. In fact, I bought plenty garlic like this. I even came back with a few of them because I didn't finish it. I loaded my pantry with garlic, onions, ginger, turmeric, so many of those, and they had quite a number of them. I went to the organic section and I bought so many of those things, you know. So we're going to be showing us some of them today. Help me. We're going to be showing us some of those things today. Are you ready? I need you to be ready. I'm going to be showing us some of those things today so that we can cook. So we're going to cook okra without salt. Again, I'll repeat it. And then showing you how you can do a good okra soup with mackerel, you know, without salt for arthritis health. Victoria, you will help me go to the freezer and get salmon, that fish in the packet. Salmon fish in the packet there. And then we're going to also do some kind of English, for those of us from the English side, some kind of sauces or sauce that you can do with salmon. I got a lot of salmon, and incidentally when I came back I had to try to fish out how to get salmon, how I'll be able to get salmon, sorry, my phone, I left my phone on loud, how I'll be able to get salmon in Nigeria. One of my downline is now importing some of those very healthy foods, very healthy fish, salmon, tuna, mackerel, really cleaned and done well for you. So you can also contact me. I'll give you her number. Hello, Hannah. Hannah, you're welcome. Hello, Josephine, you're welcome. Catherine, you're welcome. Oh, Catherine is asking what is the work of C9. Clean 9 is a complete detox program. It helps to detoxify your whole body, your system, your organs, your, you know, if it's in those days. I can remember when we were growing up, there used to be some of these Omata people that would say Kaije so bala. For those of you who understand Igbo, they will say Kaije so bala. So it's like it helps to detoxify, to cleanse, and then it also helps to jumpstart a good lifestyle for you. And for those who are overweight, it can also help you to jumpstart your weight loss, you know, program for you. So that's what it does. I do it 4 times every year, and I'm also going to lead some people to do it. So if you're interested, you can DM me, say C9. I'm doing a discount. I won't announce it here, but it's a wonderful special, you know, discount I'm doing for those people on Clean 9 pack. Clean 9 pack is about 52,000 naira, but I'm doing a beautiful, I don't want to announce it. You have to be serious before you hear it. Discount on it, because I want people to follow me to do it. All right. So like I said, you can throw in your questions, and then I'll answer as we're going, because we will soon start cooking, and I will not be able to answer questions until we finish. And then the link for the book will soon be ready. I'm going to put it in the comment section when it's ready. So we'll put it in the comment section and we'll pin it for you. And then if you want to do transfer instead of paying through Paystack, then you can chat me on my WhatsApp. I'll put the number now, 0+234, so that you can get it. Please copy it and keep ahead of time. +234 703 515 1642. Okay, you can put it ahead now and copy it and keep ahead, because very soon is the link that will replace it. So if you don't want to follow the link to pay your 1,000 naira to get this book only for today, after today, the book originally is 2,005. After today, I will decide how much I will sell it. So if you want the link, it will be on the page now. It will soon be on the comment section pinned for you. Once you click on it, let me explain well. It will take you to a place you will fill a short form asking for your email and maybe phone number, and then it will ask you for your card number. It's very safe. It's Paystack. Those of us who pay for flights online, is the same, you know, platform where you pay for your flights, pay for many things you buy online. You can pay through there, 1,000 naira, and then if you're paying through you don't want to do a transfer, then you can chat me on my number that I've placed on the page for you, and then they can give you the account number to do the transfer. If you're outside Nigeria, chat me on WhatsApp. I'm going to give you the Paystack link for your currency wherever you are. That will be later. Yes, Tina is asking if I deliver in US. I deliver in US. Last week we did a lot of deliveries in US. We deliver to California, we deliver to Maryland, we deliver to Texas, we deliver to Canada and places like that. So my business is international. I can deliver anywhere in the world to you. The only place I'm having a little problem with now is I think is Gambia. Those in Gambia, I'm still looking for how easy I can get the product from Senegal to Gambia. Hello Caroline, how are you? Okay, Josephine, you need C9 from Kenya. No problem, you will get it and get it at a good discount also, so that you can have a good detox. All right, so I want to say some of the things we are cooking today. I'm going to show you. Let me have the garlic, ginger, and turmeric. Let me show you what I do. Remember, it's tips I'm showing you today. Even if we don't get to finish any food, we will still start one. Number one food is okra. Okra is very good. Okra and ugu, because they, and remember what I always say, that you should have, give me the one you got, that you should have variety of vegetables in one meal. If you have variety of vegetables in one meal, it can actually help you, because it's normally very, very good. So this is ginger. We've already done the ginger into the ginger juice. Okay, usually, like I told us, I have my ginger and I do my ginger and I put it inside the fridge, maybe to last me a few days. Is this ginger? Okay, here. So this is the ginger we've done. So this is what I use as my stock. Instead of, because I don't take red meats, you know, it's not good once in a while, maybe it's not a staple food here. So this is my, like, my stock. This one will last me maybe like 3, 4, 5 days if I cook every day. And then I'll do another one. I'll get my ginger, grate it, so that I can remove the chaff because of the children, and put it in a bottle. And usually you will see it settles. So what do? You always try to shake it before you use it. And then we have the turmeric. The turmeric, we've also done the turmeric into our juice. We're going to pour it into the bottle. We're going to be using it today. It's very, very healthy. Let me tell you, turmeric is very, very good for joint health. Very, very fantastic for joint health. Try to drink it as much as you can. You can mix your ginger and your turmeric and you drink it as much as you can. Okay? Use it as your juice. Anytime you see in the menu where we put juice for the day, sometimes we put turmeric. If you can't take it, if it's too harsh for you, then you can just add a little honey, you know, to it to take it. Or lemon. You just put some drops of lemon, put it in your cup, make it warm enough. Don't heat it too much to burn off all the nutrients. Then you take it. In the menu book, you will see where we have turmeric juice, turmeric tea. You can also have it like that. So turmeric, ginger, garlic, they are very, very good. Then we have our garlic. Did you do that garlic? Okay, you've not done the garlic. All right. Okay, you mix garlic and ginger. She mixed garlic and ginger as usual for me here. All right, so we're going to be doing ugu and okra soup with mackerel. And then I'll show you salmon, how you can do your salmon with your spring onions, some onions with your kidney peas, and then your normal green peas as a meal on its own. You just add your sweet corn, and then you have a lovely meal that you can have. So at least we can do those two to try to see if we can do a one-day meal for you. It might not be according to how it is in my on the book menu, but I'll try to do a complete food for you. So let's draw up our menu for today. We're going to have an onion soup as our starter. Let me come again. To see how, okay, we have our starter. Let's say that we are just having our lunch and dinner. We'll do the dinner. Okay, so we have our starter, and then we have our main meal, and then we have our sweets, and then we have our nuts and tea for the day. Okay, all right, I'm going to mention some because I didn't have time to bring out everything out here. So for our starter, for our lunch, we can have our starter. You can have your cold meal or your hot meal depending on what you want to have. So you may decide to have just your cold salmon with lettuce by the side as your starter, or you have your onion soup, and just maybe have maybe like a small oat biscuit, you know, that you made, oat cookie that you made by yourself as a starter still there. All right, then our main meal, we have okra and garden egg amala. Did you grind garden egg? Okay, garden egg amala. Anyway, I'll just run through how you can do it. Is there? Okay, all right. And then we have the salmon that I want to do. Okay, the salmon with the vegetables, and then the sweet, we can have just avocado with your whatever. Okay, so the link for the book is up online already. Let me answer one or two questions. So please, can someone follow the link so that if you're through, we are sure it's okay, and if it's not, we now know what to do. Let's see. Good afternoon, Oluwakemi. How are you? Good afternoon, Ngozi Nwajako. Good afternoon, Calorie. Rosemary Yusuf. Good afternoon. Hello, Helen. What do you get only in powder form, please, Pamela? I don't know what you're saying. You know, with time lag, and I don't see your questions, so you need to ask your questions fully. What do you not get in liquid or fresh form? Is it turmeric? Ask. You will see fresh turmeric. I know it's more common with the dried one. You can actually use the dry one if you're sure of who dried it, how they dried it, and the processing. You can actually use it. And I need to also remind us, for those of us who use curry, this is actually the main ingredients for curry. I don't know if that's what you mean. So you can now start dropping. If you need the book, I'm going to hand over my phone soon to Mr. Shegu, so that he can send the account number to you. And once you pay, you also send him the alert. I can see some people say, someone have even sent the money. Those who have my account number have been sending the money. Shegu, try to check from 1 o'clock. Those who have the account number have been sending, so that you can forward the link here. When you see the alert, you send it to them. All right. Please, if you've been able to buy the book, put successful, so that I will be sure. Because I want to be sure you're okay before I move on to cooking. Come and help me remove this, and then cover this well with a stand. Use something and hold it and cover it well, and then bring the ingredients here so that we can start. All right. So I want to be sure you have. Somebody is asking, I'm on YouTube, but not live on YouTube. I repost on YouTube. I repost my videos on YouTube. I'm only live on Facebook now. Very soon we'll be live on YouTube. So I'm only live on YouTube, on Facebook, but we repost most of the videos on YouTube. Okay, I'm only live on Facebook, but we repost most of the video on YouTube. Yeah, that's what we do. Okay, so let me see. I've answered our questions. Good afternoon, Sister Ankem. Oh, Vera is watching from Italy. You need C9. Although you're new in this platform, you have WhatsApp number. We call you. Okay, all right, all right. Good morning, Faderera. Okay, you mean turmeric? Yes, you can use the powdered one if you're sure of the sauce. I prefer the fresh one. But like when I traveled, I use the powdered one. No. So it's not that there's anything too bad. Just read your labels. Remember what I always tell you. Always read your labels. Come on, you can show. It's okay. Pass the bar. Even bring out sweet corn for me. You can show. So read your label. That's what's important for me. Hi, Okezie. Hi, Mary. Good afternoon, Ruthie. Olobo, you're welcome. How do you pay from Sweden? All right, if you don't have a Nigerian account you can pay for, I'm going to give you the Euro link later. I have to be the one to generate it. It can't be right now, sorry. But if you can pay through transfer through Naira account, chat me on my WhatsApp, and they are going to send you the link after payment. How will I pay for the book? Because if you reside in Dublin, it's the same thing. I'll send you the Euro link later, please. But I need somebody to pay and say they are successful. Oh, I don't have my card here. I would have tried this. To be sure you're successful with it, I need to start cooking. All right, I want to show us, because when you look at some of the things I've mentioned, let me have all the grains. Let me show them the grains. The book, when you look at the book, when you look at the book, you will see where I mentioned some kinds of legumes, some kinds of seed, and the rest. I want to show for those of us in Nigeria some common ones we can find that we can use in Nigeria. Victoria, get up there. Okay. All right, I want to show you some of the common ones we can use in Nigeria. So first of all, this is if you use full whole grain. If you look at the list that I made, there was a in the shopping list, you will see where I put whole grains. Okay, now when you want to eat maize corn is good if you eat it whole, not processed, where they remove only the starch and nothing shows. No, Jack, can you try that process you did? Is it paying? It's went through. You've bought.
No, I didn't.
But how do you know?
I just followed the
Okay. So you will see you use the whole grain. Now maize whole grain, very good for you. Then we have your millet, very good for you. I bought all this to show you. So sometimes, you know, when we were in those days when they used to say hunger was around, people were not very sick then. Not because they were hungry or they were not, but they were eating natural food, whole grain. Like we used to cook jollof with this millet I'm holding. So we used to cook jollof with it. You know, when I want to make pap for my children in those days, I will mix them together and I don't sieve out the chaff. I just make it, ferment it, because fermented food is very, very good for those who have arthritis also. I ferment the two together. After grinding it, you know, I will not sieve it. I will not sieve it to come and use bag to come and start sieving it and removing chaff and the starch. I will the whole thing that I have finished grinding after fermenting. And usually what you can do, combine some millet, some sorghum, some corn, and then you grind everything together. After fermenting, leave it in your fridge or freezer. When you want to drink, bring it out like that. You will make it into your cereal. Those of us who drink only pap, you're drinking 30% of the ingredients and it will not help you. Let's stop all those process that is wasting our food. So millet, very good. Sorghum, very good. You can do jollof sorghum, very, very interesting. Just use it, cook it very well. It's done very well. You use some cut tomatoes, onions with it. You will really, really enjoy it. Use your spices, your ginger and the rest, your turmeric, you know, you really, really enjoy it. Then we have acha, very, very good. All these things you can boil and do sauces with them. For people, I'm showing you all this for people who keep complaining that they don't, rice, how do they do rice? They you know, parboiled rice, that's the only thing they can have. I don't take rice, I hardly do. In fact, this Germany I went to, the people that helped me to, oh, thank God, thank you, Pastor Alade and Co, that helped us and brought food stuff for us. He will notice that the rice he brought, I took just a handful. Because that day, I could not go to the shop. So that was the only thing I ate out of that rice. But if I had my acha, if I had my millet, my sorghum, I would have boiled them and done all that food for it. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia said she just paid through the link. Okay, and you got the book. Cynthia, did you get the book? Shalom Wakego. Hello, Joy Vincent. Hello, hello. So Cynthia says she's paid for the book and she's true. So let's go ahead and pay so that you can go through the book and ask your question as I face my food. Today we are going to spend a little more. I'll give extra 30 minutes because of the book launch and also the cooking we are doing. You know, it's a full day. All right, and then the explanation I'm doing. So this is like your soya bean. Soya bean you can use to make meat. I remember in those days that my mom used to use it to make meat. You know, not out of, but just for us to have healthier food. So you can also go through the process. You can Google it. You can ask me. I'll show you how to do it. And then you have your healthy beans. I'm talking about the legumes to show you. And then, you know, when we talk about wheat, you see, processed wheat, not very good. You can get your whole wheat. Blend your wheat yourself. You can go and blend it. If you don't have a strong blender at home, go to the market, blend it. Use it for your cookies. Use it for your bread. Don't process. Don't use processed one. So I've successfully shown you all my all of them. Can you see? I brought quite a lot to show you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did not put all the variety, but I'm showing you what you can use to replace brown rice. Wherever you see me talk about brown rice, you can use any of these 8, you know, grains, whole grains that I've shown you. You can use any of them. You can use sorghum, millets, acha, I don't know the English name, brown beans, white beans, whole corn, and your wheat. Thank you very well. Thank you, Victoria. So we'll go on to cook now. So we'll change my camera and then we'll go on to cook now. Whatever we are able to make out of our meal today. Remember, do your clean 9 detox. Tinned Titus is what most of us might be able to get around us. But if you can get fresh Titus, it's also very, very good. But also tinned Titus. Remember what I always say, read your labels. Always read your labels to find out what is there. What kind of oil did they use for the preservation? What kind of sodium? Is it high sodium or low sodium? You need to also watch all that to be sure, so that you will know what you are eating and be sure of whatever you're eating. The non-stick frying pan, is it there? The big frying pan. So I want to quickly make us some salmon. You can use any fish actually. And remember, in one of the menus you will see it's a kind of salmon dish that you can have, okay? And then remember, olive oil or can oil if you're frying for long, but reduce fried food. If you can do away without it, better for you. I use olive oil and I steam. In fact, I don't think they brought out my steamer from my suitcase. Okay, it's here now. And I steam. Let me show you the steamer. Incidentally, I traveled with my steamer so that I'll be able to steam my food anywhere I am. It just enters my suitcase. I know how to package it well. So steam. Steaming is better for you. Don't fry. Steaming is better. So any food you want to steam, make sure you want to fry, just make sure you steam it. It's actually better for you to go on steaming. All right. So when you buy the book, you just say you have bought the book. The book is on promo sales today for only 1,000 naira. The book is supposed to be 2,500. It's a full book that you need. All right. So we're going to make our salmon. Victoria, help me open up this one. These are salmons that I got from Germany, and before buying I had to look at it, what portion it is. This was fresh, you know, and this was the frozen one, but this was fresh one. They are all cleaned and they are back removed, just the other one. So I'll have my salmon. The dish we are making, remember I said okra, and then we are going to also make salmon. That's our main dishes for breakfast, for lunch and dinner. Now our breakfast was supposed to be no time for that again, because I've done a lot of smoothies on my page. You can go down my page and look at it. Our breakfast was supposed to be smoothie from light ultra, avocado, and your watermelon and co. Just go look at the page, ask questions. You can do that, because I just want to start off with the salmon. No, you didn't give me three. Just rinse it. And then so I have my pot. You can see my frying pan ready. Let me stay by the side. And this is my ginger and my garlic. Okay? Remember, I'm not using salt. No salt appears here. All I'm going to use are spices to spice it up and make it really good for me. I have my ginger and garlic. I have my black pepper. And then I'm using fresh turmeric. I'll just add a little of the curry because I'm already using a lot of turmeric. And then I have my nutmeg, okay? So I have ginger and garlic here. I have my black pepper. I have my nutmeg. I have my turmeric. Let me have a spoon for the turmeric. Okay. So I've put my whatever on fire. So let me turn this. Okay, that's done. So watch what I do. I add my turmeric. My ginger and garlic. No salt, healthy salmon and vegetables that you can have. You can eat it with either potato, you can eat it with brown rice, you can eat it with sorghum. Some of those things I've shown you. I add a little of my nutmeg and then my black pepper. And then some fresh pepper. My onion. Take a bit of my onion. Then I'm going to place my salmon fish. This salmon and the pot. Give me the frying spoon. So what I do here is I will keep putting the spices as it's cooking. And I have to cook it on a lower heat. Now I'm stirring and allowing the spices to go in. Cooking with very low heat is another trick we must follow. I'll sprinkle my olive oil. Because olive oil is not supposed to cook for too long. Remember what I said when I was teaching us about oil, types of oil. Olive oil is not supposed to fry for too long. So I'm putting it on top of the fish itself. I'm going to keep this on a lower heat now inward so that it will cook before, so that I can go on with the other things we have to do for today. Now what I usually do is, because I use a lot of spices and not salt, as this is cooking, I'll be putting a little bit each of my ginger and garlic into the pot, and I'm going to cover it with my foil so that it can cook slowly. So then we now go ahead to cook our okra, our saltless okra without, with mackerel. Now I have my dinner, and then I want to make my lunch. So I'll start my okra again. No salt, more spices. No salt, more spices. That's the trick. Do I have any questions? Somebody, the order of payment is simple. Just click on it. If you click on the link, it will take you to a platform that will ask you for a few details. When you do, it will ask you for your card. And if not, you chat me on my WhatsApp. Somebody is with my phone. The person will help you, please. The account number, chat me on my phones. +234 703 515 1642. Somebody is asking how you can get the book. The link for the book is on the page. The link for the book is on the page, or you chat on my WhatsApp. So this is ginger and garlic. So I've put my ginger. I want to make my okra soup. Remember what I said? I'm not using any stock because I'm not using meat. But if you boiled your meat, you set aside your meat and then you set aside the stock. You can now add your stock. I'm not using that. What I use are spices that are good for arthritis. I've put my ginger and garlic, and then I put my turmeric. Okay? And then I have my pepper, this pepper, rodo, normal rodo, already blended. So I'll add it. Then I have my onion, already blended onion. Onions is another thing that will give your food good taste and make it sweet if you're not using salt, and actually make it very nice. So and usually, like I told us when I was teaching us how to cook beans, the sweetest beans, do half of your quantity of onions. You put the remaining half just before the food is done. Wooden spoon, please. I always use wooden spoon when I'm using aluminum pots or this kind of pots to cook. So can you see my stock? Looking rich. I have turmeric, I have ginger, I have garlic, I have onions, I have rodo in here. Everything fresh. All of them are all fresh, fresh, fresh. Then I'm adding my smoked Titus. You can have it fresh. So I stir. I'm going to cover my pot and allow it to boil, cook more. If you use local spices, they are also very good. I must say that here. Ogiri, for those of us in the east. Iru, for those of us in the west. And then in the north, they have a lot of lovely local spices that are used. Do we have iru or ogiri at home? Okay, we don't have any at home. I would have put either iru. I don't know why we don't have. Used everything for the ewedu. Either iru or ogiri here. You can also use local spices. My phone number is on the screen. +234 703 515 164. Have you sent it to her?
I've seen it.
Okay, all right. So our tuna is, our salmon is cooking. I'm going to turn now. Okay, I will turn now so that the second part can cook. Still cooking with all the spices I've put. Low heat. Remember I said low heat. And what do? Again, I pour a little of my ginger and garlic so that my pot won't burn on the other side. Okay, and then I'll cover it to cook more. And this is also boiling. I want to be sure we're seeing my pot. This is also boiling. So the two main dishes, okra with garden egg and mala, or okra with oatmeal. That's one meal. I've taught us how to make garden egg and mala. I'm not teaching that today. Go down my page. You can just put garden egg and mala. It will pop up for you in the search section, and then you can use it. So I'm going to add my remaining portion of onion. I'll just leave a little for my sauce the other side. Once it boils a bit now, then it's time for the vegetables. Now for the salmon, we are using peas. These peas are already boiled. Kidney beans, already boiled. And then some sweet corn. In adding the olive oil, because I use olive oil for my okra soup, I don't use palm oil. Olive oil is one of the best oil. Avocado oil also for soup. I don't use palm oil because palm oil has 50% of saturated fat and 50% of non-saturated fat. So it's like equal. But these ones have very low saturated fat, so they are very good for arthritis health. So I'm going to just put 1 tablespoon of olive oil, just like 1 tablespoon, or one of your cooking pots. Because fats are good. Go down my page, you will also see the video I've done. When they tell you, hey, oil, no, they are good because they help to give the proteins, they help for the proteins to digest, to give the heat for your proteins to digest, your carbohydrates to digest. They give that heat. So oil is very, very good. So now after putting my oil, and then I'll add my okra that has been cut. I'll add some more onions. I love onions a lot. I'm going to still add some cut onions that I can bite when I'm eating my food. Onions. And and then I stir. I will need to add some water. I cover this for just 2 minutes and then I face this. So the fish is done. It will just get a little more done as I add other things to it. So as the fish is done, I will increase my heat a bit. And then I'm going to still add a little ginger and garlic. So that it will be fresh. Always try to eat whatever you're eating as much as possible, as fresh as possible. I'll still add my garlic, my turmeric, so that it will be fresh because the food will soon be done. Remember, I'm adding this to the salmon, not the okra, okay? And then I'm adding my onion. I'm adding onion. And then I'll add all the vegetables. The green kidney peas, sweet corn, wooden spoon. More of my rodo. I love pepper, so I'm going to add more of my rodo. Onion. Be careful not to, in fact, sometimes if this is done, you can actually remove your fish, but just be careful not to smash. Some people like smashing. You can smash, you can eat it whole. Sorry, I forgot. So our ugu, fresh ugu, to the okra. The okra is practically done. It's just for the ugu to simmer for 30 seconds or 1 minute, and it's off the pot. And to my salmon fish, I'm adding spring onions as the last thing. There's no, where is that cover that covers it? It's inside here. So this is done. Our okra is done. So we will serve. We'll serve it into a plate so that I can taste it and see. We just cover this to simmer well. You can use your pot cover. You can use foil. I just use it for because of the fish. So you can see no salt food. Let me bend a bit so you see me fully. No salt food. You can, if you're starting, you can start with very little pinch of salt. But me, I don't use salt because the truth of the matter is some of those things we take in sodium through other means. Some of these other food that are already prepared that we are eating, we take in sodium through it. So no need adding it again for me because I'm cooking arthritis health food, and this food is also a healthy heart food. It can also help with healthy heart, healthy food actually, generally speaking. Now I'm going to finish spicing up my food. I'll answer the question soon. That's where I will end for today. Keep it on the table for me. Remove all those other things. So I want to finish up the spicing. Black pepper, some curry, I love curry. So I always read my labels well when it comes to curry. I love curry. Oh. Turmeric is already there as curry too. And then of course my whites. Okay, a little bit I've done this. Who is tasting today? I'm doing C9, I cannot taste. Victoria, will you come and taste on the screen for us? Or is it scheduled? You want to taste? I'm asking my team members who is tasting because C9, today is my day 2. I cannot eat cooked food today. Oh dear, 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 dear. These lovely dishes, I'm going to miss these lovely dishes, One of them we have to taste so that you will see that what we cooked is cooked food, real cooked food. Alright, so your vegetables should not stay too long on fire so that you can get all the nutrients. We are done. So they will help me serve this again. Sorry. Can you take the frying? So I sit and answer our questions now. And then we call it a day. Sorry, I have to collect that myself. Serve it to the plate. Take it now. Carry it to the outside. Okay, so let me answer our questions. The food is set. It's just that C9 will not let me eat. So you can see your fresh, everywhere is green, 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 okay? Who will come and taste this food, Jari? Shago, come here. I want you to see his mouth, so you will see his real food. Show them that it's real food. Shago will taste my food for me. That's Mr. Shago, the one that is always answering us. So, you see, he's eating the okra.
It's nice.
It's nice, it's lovely.
Lovely.
Are you missing salt there?
No,
not really. But for your age, you won't mind a little salt.
It's okay. It's okay. You can't even know whether there is salt or not.
Okay, all right.
It's okay.
Go now, go with your food. Let me have spoon. So this is the second one. He has tasted it for us and we have soon. So here you have whole grain maize, corn. Then you have your green peas, you have your kidney beans, you have your salmon. Okay? So you have your protein, you have your olive oil, you have your carbohydrates. This food is a whole meal food. You can have this as your dinner. And you know one thing it will do for you, for those who have digestive system issues, not going to toilet, this recipe is very, very good for you. With your salmon fish, it gives you omega-3 fatty acid, which can help with it's an anti-inflammatory, and it will also help with good digestive health, gut health. It will also help you with your healthy heart. What I'm holding in my hand is a very, very healthy food, which you should have. Fresh peas boiled, fresh kidney beans boiled, your fresh maize, you boil it very, very well. Sweet maize if you want, ordinary maize, boil it very well. Like I said, you can use sorghum, you can use acha, you can use brown rice in replacement of your corn. It just depends on what you want. So this is very, very healthy. I'm going to be eating this on my day 3 tomorrow. I will put it in the fridge well. I eat it as my day 3. Shegu, you want to come and taste that one too? Bring salsa so that I can put for him to taste. Because I don't know if Shegu is Oyibo. Bring good salsa. So I'll take our questions now, and then we call it a day. How to get the book? Very, very simple. Click on the link and buy your book, or send a message to my WhatsApp and asking for the account number. Asking for the account number, and then we will give you. Shegu, come and serve yourself. What you can finish, come and show them. Shegu will also taste for you. He's our taster for today. Somebody is asking, I used to have perimenopausal anxiety. Please, how do I go about it? Okay, perimenopausal anxiety can be stopped. You can also have a kind of a change of lifestyle. Exercises will help you. Good diet will help you. I have a book on healthier, happier menopause. You can also buy that book. The book is usually 2,000 naira, but I'll give you for 1,000 if you need it. Who asked this question? Ojugo, can you come and taste it first? Taste. Let's continue around us. So this is the healthier arthritis, meal. Shegu is eating it for you. It's a full meal dinner. That's our dinner. Got the egg, amala, and okra, lunch. So you can see him. It's real food though. Is it nice?
It's nice.
Are you missing salt?
Not missing salt.
You won't, because of the spices we've already used. So the secret of not putting salt in your food is healthy spices. Somebody asked me that question, and I told her to be online today so she can hear the answer. The answer is healthy spices. You will see that in this food I used a lot of healthy spices: garlic, ginger, turmeric, nutmeg, onions, black pepper, white pepper. I used all that to make it very healthy. All right, very, very good. So for perimenopausal anxiety, royal jelly, nature mint, blossom tea, and B12 will help you. Ojigo. And because you asked the question during the broadcast, I'll give you a 20% discount. So you can chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642, and I'll give you at a discount. Because I hope you have been able to pay for the book. Bola to me. My phone number is on the page. Please, ma, do you put crayfish in the soup? I didn't put crayfish because of cholesterol. I hardly use crayfish when I'm cooking, especially for my husband and myself, because of our age. And anytime I have opportunity to, I don't use it. Sometimes I use it, and I use sparingly. I can use shrimps maybe once a week, sparingly. So, but you can use crayfish if your cholesterol level is okay. Most people of our age, they are borderline. And you will see that you won't even miss it by the time you start cooking with these healthy spices. Thank you. Oluwafemi said, well done. NG, you have my GT account number. Yes, you can pay there and chat me on WhatsApp so you can get the e-copy book. Yes, you can use canned Titus for your okra soup if you're okay. But remember, read the label. I use fresh one. Read the label to know what they use to process it. Can you use blender for the okra instead of... Yes, you can use blender. I like chewing. You can use blender. You can process it anyhow. But remember, when you're processing with blender, if possible, put ice cubes so that you can reduce the oxidation in blending. Always use ice cubes to reduce oxidation, especially for food you won't put on fire for long, like your smoothies. Please have ice cubes that you always put when you're doing your smoothies. It will help you. All right, can I use boneless tilapia instead of salmon? You can use, but salmon has higher omega-3 fatty acid. Salmon is one of the best that has the highest omega-3 fatty acid. Phone number is on the screen, +234 703 515 1642. Regina says she will like to taste. Nico, bring, let me put it through the... Bring, let me give Regina to taste now. Regina, oh yeah. Let me bring fat fish for Regina. Oh yeah, Regina. Oh yeah. Oh dear. I said, oh, I wish I'm here there. Oh, you're supposed to be here now. And I invited you to come today. I invited you. You know today is broadcast. You should have come so you can eat. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Esther. Well done to me. So without salt, this food will be tasty. You want me to call Mr. Shegu again? Mr. Shegu, come and answer Ngozi. Answer her. Is this food tasty?
It's very tasty.
Can you hear him? It's very tasty.
It was like there was salt in it, but she did not have any salt when she was cooking it.
You see? So that's it. Because I don't know if you were the one that asked me that question or Oyewale, but I've not, like I told you, in Germany, for 1 month, I was in Germany for 1 month, I did not cook with salt. And I enjoyed all the meal. So that's it. My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642. Okay, Ngozi says she has paid. Send her the link. Thank you, Olajumoke. Thank you very much. I think I've answered all the questions. We spent 1 hour 33 minutes here. And we need to leave. We leave to need now. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to repost in the night by 8 p.m. I'm going to do a kind of repost and premiere of this so that some people in the night can watch it as if they are watching live. I will not be able to go live again. I'll just do a little editing and repost this so that those who are watching live can watch it as a premiere in the evening, and the book will still be on discount up to evening. So we launched our book today. I think I should go to that book so I can round up showing us what that book looks like for those of us who have not bought. And then if you have any question on the book, please kindly ask now before I go out. Like I said, I won't be able to be taking a lot of private questions again. Thank God, Aging with Grace is growing in leaps and bounds. And so there are so many people with so many questions. I need to also face other things in life. Okay, you didn't send this book as PDF.
I only sent it as a tour.
No, I mean on the, you didn't PDF it.
It's PDF.
Is this not it? Where is the book here? I can't find it on my... Which one is this? Okay, 2 of them. Okay, yeah, okay, thank you. All right, so I want to show you the book. All right, so this is the book we are launching today, or we have launched today, Natural Remedies for Arthritis by Ngozi Achonwa. This book has so many other things that you can use. I've already talked about 10 remedies, 10 fast remedies, and then, can you see the back of the book? That's the book for those of us who have not seen it. Thank you, Regina. Thank you, Olajumoke. All right. So that's the book. Okay. Try and get yours. I want it to show on my screen. Let me be sure it's showing. All right. Okay, so it's showing now. Okay, so as we go down the page, you will see what is arthritis, types of arthritis, you know, and then symptoms of arthritis. You have 10 remedies for arthritis briefly. Then foods that you should avoid. You can see the foods you should avoid. And then your shopping list, like I said, the fruits, the vegetables on your phone, the legumes, whole grains, nuts and seeds, low fat, fish and seafood, fats, spices, sweets and beverages, and then you have your roots, okay? And then your daily menu. You have Monday breakfast, then your lunch, your starter and main menu. So this is the book. You can go ahead and click the link and buy the book. Thank you for joining me today. I love you all. God bless you. And you can still watch the replay in the evening as we do the premiere. Thank you. Bye. Bye for now to all of us. Bye.